Howdy. Howdy. Isn't still Livia City Music one of the biggest bangers in Genshin? Alright, there are two of these. Should be, as I think. What is this one? Did we start with this one? Well, I don't know. Because there was something about this flying thing. Yeah, my hand hurts. But still, whatever. I'm still like, I want to stream these, and I want to explore and whatnot. Okay, let's go with this, because the confusion that I have is because we have this one, but we have this one. So what this is a different. This is well, don't know. So one of them is the Masters of the Night Wind, the other one is a Flower Feather Crown. So Auroron, Chaska. But did I start this already and that's why I see it? Probably. So I don't see this one because I did not start it, I guess. Maybe. We'll see. So I'm gonna go there and do it, because I think I have time for one of them. I expect them to have these multiple act tribal thing. So they will probably take some time. I might not be able to finish it in the few hours that I have. But we'll see, because the previous ones were like
the ability to appreciate beauty.
They were like broken up into different pieces, through different updates. Here we got them all at once, so maybe they are shorter in that regard. But the first two part of those were actually not that long either.
Wonder if we're allowed in here. Oh, the door opened all by itself. Taking that as a yes?
Well, if it opens when people are this far, then these guys did not trigger it. They were like, we are 2 steps away from the not revolving door, what is automatic door, basically. This is probably just the mall, I guess.
The Tommy store from earlier. It's really here.
That's the one who summoned us.
Then let's go introduce ourselves.
Yay.
Gotta pick the right location.
Yo, dude, what up?
Hello there.
As you say.
Okay. Probably doesn't understand what we're saying. Doesn't look like any cogs are turning in there.
What? I think he understood.
Whoops, sorry. No offense intended.
You there! You dare disrespect our elder?
Oh, I mean, did you eavesdrop? Ooh.
Oh, you mean... Oh, I see. Sorry, my mistake. Apparently you are here by invitation. In which case, it's my job to make you feel welcome.
Okay, thanks.
Some introductions are in order. I am Kaholam, one of the priests of our tribe.
Kaholam. There's an alcohol joke there.
And this is our Iktomisor elder, the great Tlapokpokteetstatel, a living totem among the masters of the Night Wind.
Tlapopokteetstatel. Tlapopokteetstatel. Tlapopoktit state. I mean, I'm impressed that I did it for the first try. Tlapopoktit state. Tlapopoktit state. Tlapopoktit state. Okay. I'm trying to be able to do this the next time I'm reading or anything. I mean, it's voice acted, so maybe I won't need. Tlapopoktit state. Tlapopoktit state. Tlapopoktit state. Tlapopoktit state. It's easy.
Whoa, that's quite a tongue twister.
You know, it was easy.
In truth, we usually go with Elder Tlapo for short. You're welcome to do the same.
Tlapopoktit state. Now don't give me like a... I did learn it like very quickly. I'm proud of it. So not Elder Tlapo. I did. That's actually harder, I think. Okay, I'm having fun. You were invited here in a very unusual way.
Ah, I assume you're referring to our Elder's special ability.
I mean, I don't remember, but he did something.
Elder Tlapo has been alive for many centuries and harbors secrets that even we priests are at a loss to explain. So your reaction is entirely natural.
Okay, does he know anything about my brother?
But one thing I can say for sure is that Elder Tlapo has appointed the two of you to an extremely important task. For this reason, I would like to ask you to undergo a test.
Oh, let us do something for us to be able to do something for you. I mean, you know, sweeten it a little bit. Like, what's in it for us?
What sort of task? And what kind of test?
If it's all right with you, I'll take you to see our chief. He's in a much better position to answer your questions.
Take me to your manager.
Okay, sure.
Very well. Then please follow me.
I mean, yeah, when aliens will come, if they inspect us first a little bit, then they will not go down to take us to your leader. They will take us to your manager. Our name is Karan, the alien. Oh, that's gonna be the
You
chief.
can use this scroll to go directly to the obsidian altar, where the chief is.
Did we meet the guy already? It's like hopefully not someone who talks really slow.
Don't worry, it's just one of the many mystical abilities of our tribe.
Oh, thanks for the heads up. But is it going to be inconvenient? Yo. So we came here to leave. Whoa. What are those? Are we here on the right
Whoa, what was that
moment?
just now?
Are we interrupting?
One of the routine duties of a priest. We attempt to contact the spirits of our ancestors to seek epiphanies and revelations. The chief is just over there. Please wait here while I have a word with him. I'll just be a moment.
So that's a suit that makes him look like those sours. Nightwind
the
sours or
Masters
whatnot.
of the Nightwind are definitely living up to their reputation as the mysterious ones.
All right, I've told the chief why we're here, and now you may speak with him. Right this way.
Right
So,
this way.
you
Biram.
two are the appointed ones. I am Chief Biram. Welcome.
And thank you for your patience.
Okay.
So tall.
Unusually so. Yes, I am aware. But I assure you, it's no cause for alarm.
Okay.
Oh, no, of course not. Sorry, Paimon just reacted without thinking.
Like usual. What's this about us being appointed?
Ah, yes. Caholam told me about that. As outsiders to our tribe, this is probably the first you've heard of such appointments. I'm sure the whole thing seems very confusing.
Okay, I just realized that we are standing up and he's still taller sitting down. The fuck? Okay. I am with Paimon on this one. Will you just like stand up and turn around a little bit or something? Is that too much of a show?
Throughout our history, only members of the Masters of the Nightwind have been appointed to undertake these tasks. This is the first time an outsider has ever been chosen.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, but like, are you surprised? Like everywhere we go, it's like the same because we're like special in a bad and a good way too. And the bad way is not that kind of a bad way like in our world. In your world, is like the bad way is that we probably bring some bad with us that other people don't know about. But yeah.
Allow me to explain. Our tribe has an old tradition of recording history in the form of woven scrolls.
I mean, we don't know about the bad things that we will bring, but probably salvation at the end. Some kind of redemption to our brother. Kind of. Maybe this is already a redemption arc.
And not just our own history. We record the legends and heroic feats of all other tribes as well.
Okay.
It is a tradition we have observed for many centuries. We treat it as a solemn duty.
Okay.
However, when a major event occurs that affects all of Natlan, we record it on a different kind of scroll, used for this exact purpose.
Okay.
And these scrolls can only be woven by someone of the Ictomisaur Elders' choosing.
Oh. Oh. That woven is the weave past tense, right? So are we going to weave scrolls that record like deeds? That's a very interesting connection to make. And like why?
When the Ictomisaur Elder senses a major change in the ley lines, it will issue a formal declaration to appoint a creator for this scroll.
Whoa, so you mean...
Elder Talapo sensed a ley line change quite some time ago, but had not yet designated the scroll weavers until you arrived.
Quite some time ago, like 4 years.
Okay, but just so you're aware, we don't know the first thing about weaving scrolls.
As a matter of fact, that does not surprise me at all.
How come?
I mean,
In the 200 years that Elder Talapo has held this position, none of the appointed ones have ever been experienced scroll weavers.
this is like a job that we learn on the spot. It's like more like they are looking for the people able and willing to assist in time of need.
Does that mean 200 years of major historical events have gone unrecorded?
That's not what he said. He said that the ones who were appointed did not have experience, but that doesn't mean that they couldn't do.
No. They all submitted scrolls in time, yet each of them claimed it was not their own work, but a gift from the spirits.
Oh, okay, so we will be gifted. As I said, special.
Man, this tribe gets more mysterious by the second.
Yes, well, that is the part that troubles me. The notion that we have to rely on esoteric things like gifts from the spirits to record historical events of such great importance. It is unsettling.
Huh. Interesting perspective, and I actually agree with it, but... Okay, what did you lead to these concerns?
That's pretty surprising to hear, coming from the chief of this tribe.
Did lead you to these concerns? Huh. Order of words.
I can imagine. You probably see the Masters of the Nightwind as a people shrouded in mystery, who pride ourselves on our arcane practices.
I mean, I like the guy, he's very straightforward and reasonable. And I think now we learned that it's not that they shroud themselves around mystery, it's like the mystery is things are what they work with.
But I am something of an exception.
Okay, maybe not.
I may be the chief, but when it comes to our traditions, I'm in fact a proponent of change and reform. I have dedicated my energies to deciphering the many mysteries of our tribe. In doing so, I hope to establish clearer rules that will help sustain our traditions in the future.
Wow, that sounds great! So have you figured out the mystery of the gift from the spirits?
Sadly not. It is something I've been investigating for a long time, but I have yet to uncover what this gift truly refers to. Only a small handful of events over the years have been recorded on these special scrolls, with decades between each one. And by the time the next scroll weaver is appointed, my time as chief will be long gone. I will not be in a position to investigate as thoroughly.
So this is an opportunity for you, like once in a lifetime.
So...
While I haven't gotten to the bottom of the matter, I have made some progress. But the only way I can develop my theories further is with the cooperation of the appointed ones.
Like us. Okay, being straightforward helps a lot. And that's why you want to put us through this test.
Precisely. It's nothing to be worried about. Simply a means of validating my current hypothesis. It shouldn't take you long, nor will it put you in any danger.
Alright, so what does it involve exactly? Like, is it an ABCD test? Like, an exam?
I can explain everything in detail when we get to the site of the test. But first, please wait a moment while I change out of the soul-shielding cloak. This garb is one of our important cultural relics, handed down by generations of chiefs. It is only to be worn when conducting certain ceremonies.
Okay.
Oh!
Miram removes his cloak and carefully, huh? Oh, okay.
Please, follow me.
He is really tall. That somehow makes
Do you see
people
the
sound...
scroll? If you touch it, you will
People's
enter a
voice sound
hidden
deeper.
space.
Okay. You wouldn't even fit in there. Haha, that's what she said. and even though it looks big, I mean this thing looks just like it. Okay, maybe you would fit in there, but as a whole and vertically. It's like Paimon could be knocked around in that. Like, she could fly in without touching. Okay, let's go.
Today's
Let's go.
test
Let's do
is,
this. Let's do this.
Simply, to find a way to escape that space.
That's it?
I assure you, it's not as easy as it sounds. If you cannot find your own way out, I will of course intervene to bring you back here. But then, we will be no closer to solving this mystery.
Okay, we'll give it a try. I can satisfy the circle.
Good. Simply touch the scroll to begin the test.
Okay. I mean,
Crumble!
would this fit? It would be a bit scratchy, I think. Does it matter which characters do I bring? Okay, this is spacious around here. I did not expect such a big hole in here.
Whoa, we really did get teleported.
But where's the way? Yeah.
It seems like this place is completely sealed off. Doesn't look like there's an exit anywhere. Let's take a look around and see what we can find.
Alright. Oh, it even tells us where to. Look. This scroll has purposely been hung in the very middle of the ceiling. Whatever it means, it must be significant. Okay. So there is this chick with this power. Phlogiston, definitely. Flowing everywhere from around. Villagers. So she a tall one. There is Nightwing Sour behind. Okay. The spirits disappear when I get close. Alright. A large pile of woven scrolls. The thick layer of dust indicates that they've been here a long time. I'm coming, oh, really. I'm having such a different kind of fun than usual. There's some sort of machine here, probably used for weaving.
There are so many woven scrolls here. Paimon remembers seeing some of them before in other tribes. They seem to record historical events.
Yeah, I remember this dragon-like thingy. What's this?
This one really stands out from the rest. For starters, it's the biggest of them all. Wonder what story it tells.
The colors are very distinctive too.
Yeah, you're right.
Huh?
Over there, something just flashed. Traveler, did you catch that?
Maybe that's how we get out. By seeing things we couldn't see before.
Oh, right. Paimon's with you.
Ectomysaurs have the ability to activate a unique form of elemental sight, which makes them keenly aware of things that are otherwise not so easily detected. So we will get Ectomysaur powers? Oh. But why am I not activate? Because I have to come with the Ictomisaur Spirit. Here. Observe, observe. I'm observing. Shouldn't it be here? Like, what? Am I bugged out or what? What? What the? Observe your surroundings. Okay. Special elemental site. Okay, we know. I don't get it. I don't get it. What should I see? Because according to this, I'm getting further away. I'm getting further away again. I'm getting further away again. I think this should disappear, right? What the freaking... I'm pretty sure that I have something messed up. Okay, let's see. This... I didn't like this. So what the hell? Are we going to watch it again? Okay, skip.
Whoa, we really did get teleported. Let's take a look around and see what we can find.
Yep. Oh, this part again. One of these. One of these. And one of these. They're going to talk again.
There are so many woven scrolls here. Paimon remembers seeing some of them. This one really stands out from the rest. Yeah, you're... Over there, something just flashed. Traveler. Oh,
Ictomisaur. Unable to leap. Will that replenish me? No, not leaving the main. I just got messages. Okay, unimportant. At least at the moment. So even though I changed it to the other one, I don't have... I don't have more phlogiston. So we don't get phlogiston here, I guess. What? Oh, our phlogiston is not there, but the creature's own. So what if I'm observe this run, so using the Ictomisaur? So I do need to use this. I don't know what I'm looking for, but I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Oh. Wait a second. don't know, nothing. Okay. One more. So you see? There are 6. Now it's 3. What? What changes it? Because there, up there, there were 6 of these circles going around. Now it's only 3. I don't get this at all. I feel so freaking stupid at this moment. If I come back to this one, do you have enough phlogiston? Nope. I cannot hit it. I don't know, hitting anything, it doesn't do anything, and I should observe, not... Maybe I should see something somewhere else, it's just... this will not... One more? Not enough to get up there. I don't know. How did it come back to I don't get it. I really don't think that this shouldn't disappear at right here. Yeah, this is definitely not a wall. I mean, oh, maybe it is. I mean, can we climb it? Nope, we cannot. So, not, cannot. But the entire thing is a domain, right? Yeah. So we cannot climb anything. Fuck. that it? But I'm definitely sure that we need to be in this form. Really, do I need to watch a video about this or something? But because what the? It's like, what am I doing wrong? Because now at that point, do I need to figure out where to stand? But it's inconsistent. Is it because I'm close to this thing? I'm not sure. Like, it changes. Now it almost entirely disappeared. It matters where I'm standing, but I don't know how am I actually affecting it, because standing in the same spot doesn't do it. So what I'm thinking is that I should actually find the spot where it's the most, not when it goes out, but what changes its patterns, because I think it changes if I don't even move. I don't know. So what if I'm out? Freaking thing doesn't... I don't know, because it doesn't change if I'm not in... not in any of these things. So what changed it? I'm standing at the same spot. What the freaking fuck? I don't think I'm even affecting it a little bit. It just happens randomly, and I'm... Because anything shouldn't be this difficult. Oh, okay. At this point, I have to look up if there's something. Okay. Transform it. First, you need to transform it. Look for a golden mark on the ground after starting the quest. On the right side of it, you will sound transform it. Use. You freaking tell me that. We have a...
Aha! There is something hiding here! Yep, this looks like our ticket out of this place.
Fuck you, game. Okay, fuck you, game. Fuck. That was exhaustingly, like, I did not... It has a freaking observation skill. It's like its thing. I get it that they thought that it's like a different elemental side, but I didn't freaking think that unique form of elemental side. Okay, because it's in the elemental side thing, but everything else is different. But it itself is. I should have figured it out. But it has a freaking vision to do that. It has an attack that is like something revealing. So is it the same this way? I mean, what do I do with it? Okay, I get it. It's there. Can I do it like that? Nope. Can I do anything with it? What the fuck? I mean, I don't know if I should be leaping here. What? What do I need to do with this? Don't make me this stupid game. So what does that do? Should there be more around or anything? So now it's back in color. Oh! What? Oh, okay. Okay, at least that one I did figure out about. It took a long time, much longer.
It is
than
just
expected.
as I thought. You are indeed
No,
capable of undertaking this mission.
No, I'm not. I cheated. Did this prove your theory?
Yes. You saw many distinctive-looking scrolls there, didn't you?
Sure did.
This specific kind of scroll was left to us by our ancestors. Upon investigation, I discovered what sets it apart is the use of a color not featured in ordinary scrolls. It is a most mysterious color that most people cannot even detect. I myself had to employ special techniques to confirm its existence. Yet there are those who are born with a natural ability to perceive it. And that is why I wanted to test you.
Okay, I get it now.
You mean...
That space you just entered was an exhibition room for storing this variety of woven scrolls. Centuries ago, a great shaman by the name of Huitzilin put in place a security measure so that anyone who entered the room without permission will become trapped inside.
But why didn't we see any skeletons there?
It exists to this day. And although I have not managed to decipher how it works, I have at least found out how to turn it on and off. Once someone is trapped inside, it is all but impossible for them to escape without outside help. Unless they share the great shaman's ability to perceive that strange color.
I think I know what you mean. I did see a certain color in there.
Clearly, you must have this ability. Which leads me to believe that our Ictomisor Elder can sense this ability in people, and that it appoints a scroll weaver on this basis.
Another secret power? Traveler, you are full of mysteries.
Like usual.
Still, having this ability doesn't change the fact that neither of us know where to start with weaving a scroll.
Don't worry about that. The method for weaving this kind of scroll appears to be largely the same as for an ordinary scroll. The main difference is in the dye that gives it its unique color. If my suspicions are correct, this die is the key to weaving the scroll, and your special ability is the key to obtaining it. The dyeing process is also a little different from the norm, but I don't anticipate any major issues there. As long as you two can source the dye itself, I can assist with the application.
Cool! We'll follow your lead.
Okay.
Great! Then please use your abilities to source the necessary ingredients. And in the meantime, I will have someone prepare some fabric for test dyeing. We'll make a few sample pieces to test out my hypothesis. And if that goes well, we can begin the scroll in earnest. If you agree to help, you can expect to be handsomely rewarded once this is all over. So, what are your thoughts?
I think with the ability to help comes the responsibility to do so. Oh! With great power comes great responsibility. Yeah, they rephrased it, and it's actually not much worse. Not much, not that good. If you know what I mean. So it's not bad at all. With the ability to help comes the responsibility to do so. I think it has a ring to it.
Agreed, especially if there's a reward in it. What is the reward, by the way? Is it food? Paimon hopes it's food.
It's food.
Given the stakes involved for our tribe, I was thinking a substantial sum of mora would be appropriate. Surely that would be preferable to just a free meal.
Huh?
More works too. Anyway, how do we go about finding these ingredients? Are we supposed to just keep walking around Natlan until we stumble across them?
Thankfully not. I've already identified a location where I suspect they may be found. And I've arranged for someone to guide you there.
Ororon.
Your guide is waiting just outside. You can set off at your leisure.
Okay. Quest completed. Okay. I was like, okay, quest started. But let's just continue right away. Okay, I'm just picking some pussy flowers. I think I touched enough pussies for today. They're just outside is here? Where would this take us? Fuck knows, right? Right? Oh, it's not Ororon. It's Totek.
I take it you're the ones appointed by Elder Talapo?
Oh. Okay, I don't remember, but I would be able to pronounce it if I would see it.
Yep, and you are...
Call me Toltec. The chief asked me to be your guide for the day. His messengers already filled me in on the situation, so just follow me.
Okay. Legendary color has started. Okay, so I guess Ororon comes in at Act 3, like with this. I mean, she known, and she was right there from the beginning. Oh, one more pussy, just one more, just one rub. I mean, it looks cool. It's just I don't know what I'm doing or where I'm going. If I could just have the map on, I might be using that feature. But for recording, if I would want to make a video. This would work. So many things. But now somehow the indicator was gone until I reached the quest area.
So the guy is somewhere in this cave, huh?
Huh?
This is as far as I can take you. Only the appointed ones may proceed from here.
Alright, we are the appointed ones, so...
Why is that?
not appointed.
Kind of a long story. Apparently, there's a certain fruit that grows in this cave, the juice of which can be processed to make an excellent dye.
I mean... Okay.
Many years ago, our ancestors set out to make a series of ambitious works of graffiti art. They selected this cave to make them in, presumably due to the availability of the dye. However, they didn't want anyone to see their work before it was completed, and so they sealed off the entrance to control access. To bypass the seal, you have to have mastered the art of color perception, or something like that.
Oh, right.
The strange thing is, our ancestors never removed the seal, even after they finished the graffiti art.
I mean, the thing is that Paimon saw it too, so it's like she praised us, but she saw that color without us.
Since it was sealed off, the only person who's been inside is the great shaman, Huitzilin, and that was 300 years ago.
Now 2 or 3?
According to her, the artwork tells the story of a hero by the name of Kuntur.
Uh-huh.
But I digress. Sorry, I'm a big fan of graffiti artwork. Once I get talking, I can go on for hours.
About the great hero, Kuntur, because we're not going to be the hero of Natlan, as far as we can expect.
So you're sure you don't want to come with us?
I'll pass. I tried to get in once, but the seal blocked my way. I tried getting my Iktomi sword to clear it with its powers, but even that didn't work. I guess it's supposed to be a test left there by our ancestors. If you don't pass the test, you're not worthy of viewing their works of art.
Maybe it's not the worthiness, it's more like the ability.
Don't worry about me, though. I wouldn't be joining you this time even if I was able to get in. Unlike our chief, I don't have the guts to challenge our traditions. This task is specifically appointed to someone by the Iktomi Sor Elder. Who knows what bad things might happen if I got involved?
Okay, I respect that.
Fair enough. Alright, we'll try not to take too long.
Is there spider too? Spider free? Wow. The difficulty was like out of this world.
One man's stone is another man's gem.
Looks like there's no way past. Maybe try the same thing as before?
Hey.
Hey, it worked! Let's head in and take a look. This should be the place. That fruit Toltec mentioned should be the one on the wall, right? Now the only question is, which ones do we pick?
This is probably where my special ability, the chief mentioned, comes in.
Well, go ahead, try it out.
Hey? What are you doing? No, don't kill my thingy.
Solidify!
Scanning. Chip. Take.
Let's get back to the Ictomisaur. The Nightwind Saur. Or whatnot. Extract red. Okay, but first let's get the hints or clues or whatnot. This would take forever. I killed it! Oh, freaking fucking. Don't make me blow you up. Brilliant crescent enemy. So we have blue. Ha. Less than legible notes. Creating murals in places where paint is produced is indeed a good idea. When we repair them, we can just grab the relevant material on the spot and fill the missing paints in. The story couldn't possibly end just as the 3 tribal warriors were defeated by Rumi, the wicked sorcerer. Could the mural in which contour appears be somewhere else? I can't find the path. Has it been buried, or is there some sort of mechanism at play here? Okay, so it just... So there's yellow. Frog. Mud frog, to be precise. Now, is there something that resembles one fruit? 2 fruit? There should be a long one. That's what she said. But where's the third one? Whatever, let's see. We're not even painting these. If I get too close, I will die. I mean, die, not die. Although those tell me that that one is yellow, that one is red. Oh, there is the... And that one is blue.
You saw something, right? Whatever it was, grab it.
I mean, if I pick that one... What to pick up? Obtain die. Oh, those are the notes. No, fuck.
Hup.
But I do need to pick up the dice, right? before I'm able to do anything with them. But I don't want to extract, I want to pick up the thing. Oh, there's the third one, okay.
These guys' ancestors made some real works of art here.
Yeah, but
based
it's...
on what we've seen so far, it seems like there should be more to the story.
But the puzzles are so inconsistent that I think that it has to be solved at the same way that the previous one, or like improve on that, but that's again completely different.
I think maybe there's more artwork further inside. Seems kind of strange.
We can go take a look if you want, maybe, but we have a job to do. We should focus on that.
Yeah, you're right. There's always next time. Let's head back and meet up with Toltec.
I mean, what? You freaking... I thought that my answer is like, okay, let's just go on. Don't... Whatever. But now we don't even have an Ictomisaur around. Whatever. Fuck it. There you are.
We're back, and we found the ingredients for the dye.
Sounds like you made it through the seal then. Our Ictomisaur Elder was right about you. It's getting late. Follow me. I'll take us back.
Okay. So that was the second part and we're already going to enter the third. Woo. Pussy. I don't know how they are getting away with it. What the? Are you going to disappear? The fuck? Yep. Maybe with an Ictomisaur it would do something, but somebody is drilling again in the neighborhood. Okay, this will not work. But I'm not giving up just yet. I mean, but if I teleport up there, then we will progress. I mean, it's pretty close to the place anyway, so whatever. Let's progress. Maybe not. Let me do this first. Okay, so what is this? I kinda start to get it. So I really do need this guy. I don't know. I'm still not sure. What? Oh, that's actually pretty cool. Okay, so there's a Kulus there as well. But what I wanted to do is this. Hey, that was actually the scale. Ah, I get it now. I know what I did. So we're... Oh. Okay. So these are just like some kind of returning powers. It's not like a one-time puzzle. Curiosity? Another Kulus. How far am I able to... Yeah. So it's definitely not it. Kulus. Okay, and there's an arrow there. We're not gonna do this. We're not gonna do this. We're going to continue. Because I don't have that much time. Oof. Oh. So it's below, but how below that is? Should I have used that teleport? Pussy. Strange sound, it's like something. Pick up the pussy. I'm like, can we enter from ground level? Okay. That doesn't work. But this one goes up. But if I press this, why does this say that it's on the same level? That's definitely not that. There's not a teleport there. Hey, chief guy. Brian.
Toltec has updated me on your progress. Well done. I appreciate your efforts.
Thanks.
Thing! Here's the stuff for the dye.
Hey.
I see. Yes. This is certainly a very different substance from typical dyes. Okay, now let's try our hand at making some samples. The fabric is ready for testing.
Sorry, coffee. Okay. Got it.
Please come with me.
Follow me, he said. He wrote that, he said. To the pussy. This is a strange episode.
Take a look at this. It's a woven scroll made by one of our ancestors. This is the kind of thing we're trying to make.
Ooh.
Yeah, we saw it.
The person depicted is the legendary shaman, Huitzilin. She lived 200 years ago and was once appointed by the Iktomi Sur Elder, like yourselves.
You told us already.
She was especially skilled in the art of color manipulation, and of course completed her task with flying colors. This scroll is a record of her deeds, and was most likely the work of her own hand. The quality is simply breathtaking, even compared to other scrolls of this variety.
Huh. Gives people ideas. Actually. Flying colors. How could that be achieved? Magnetism comes into mind. Like in a contained area. So it's like there would be a surface, transparent surface, like a glass, but not actually, maybe glass, I don't know, but something like that in front of the paint, like not too far, but not like an inch, so more space, like 10 inch. Like it would be a very much an immovable version, because if you move it, then the paint would be disturbed. It would be extremely valuable to paint something like that, if you would have a name for it, but paint something like that you would only be able to paint somewhere, and it has to stay there, because if it's moved, then it ruins the painting. If it's moved, or if anything affects it, like it has the value of it is in its appreciation and its not persevering is the word that I'm looking for. It's preserving in that state, but in every aspect. Or finding a way that even if it moves, it would get back to the same position. Now there another level of magnetism comes in, because it still could be ruined, but if it's like a delicate movement, it wouldn't. I'm not sure if delicate is the right word here. Well, but it makes you think. I would be able to do something extremely unique with that fault. Actually, if I would have the technical background to it, but it's certainly possible. And that's just where my layman thinking goes. So it could be more complex, more complicated things. Maybe.
Sadly, since she passed away, all of our Ictomisaur elders' subsequent appointees have had to rely on the gift from the spirits to complete their work.
But now you're about to revive an older tradition.
That's a good way of putting it. My only quibble with your phrasing would be, it's not just me, but us.
Huh.
Now Paimon's getting excited.
Bring out the samples.
Uh-huh. No voice acting? An assistant presents the samples for test dyeing.
Now, as I mentioned, the dyeing process is a little complicated, but I am confident you will manage. Just make sure to follow my instructions carefully.
Will do. Let's get started.
The pattern has already been sketched out on the sample, so you just need to dye each block with the correct color. But you'll need to wait for the dye to fully soak in between each step to make sure the colors don't run.
Dye the fabric as instructed. Mm-hmm.
Ha ha ha! Good! The dye has taken to the fabric, and the pattern is crisp and clear. Next, apply all the remaining dye, and we should see that elusive signature color emerge.
Okay, final step.
Apply the remaining dye.
Did it work? Paimon doesn't see it.
Oh, that color isn't showing up. Oh, the dyeing has failed.
Or maybe you are unable to see. Did I mess up somehow?
No, your technique was flawless. You did everything exactly as instructed. It would have made no difference if I'd done it myself.
Then what went wrong?
It could be the weaving technique. Or maybe the dye has to be applied in a different way. Oh, whatever the case. It looks like I have failed to get to the bottom of this mystery.
Sorry, Paimon wishes we could do more to help.
Mm-hmm.
I am the one who should be apologizing. I made you do so much work, and it was for nothing.
I mean, it was just a test, as you said it, right?
I will, of course, honor my commitment to compensate you for your trouble, but I do hope you won't give up on this task. I plan to keep investigating, and will be sure to keep you updated with any progress.
Don't worry, we're not quitters. Paimon
Alright.
does have a question, though. This whole process of recording history on woven scrolls seems so complicated. Why don't you just write it down instead?
Okay, good question.
You said yourself you're all about change and reform. Well, this seems like a pretty good place to start, don't you think? Writing things down would be easier for everyone, and your records would be more detailed.
I think you've perhaps misunderstood my philosophy, but that's okay. I can answer your question, but there's somewhere I need to show you first.
I really think that they also write their history down. But also, Tarot has its own rules, so it's like the memory preservation is very different, and a very important part of Tevat. So who knows? It might be that it's ingrained into people that they don't have to preserve history that way, because as we know, we don't have like dates in this game. I mean, dates like a calendar. Yeah, like we don't have a calendar, so it's like in 2 weeks, in 1 year or something, but there's no like I'm not sure if there are seasons, but there aren't like, so they are always referred as centuries, not in that exact century, like in 1552. Okay, that was an oddly specific number, but yeah, a historical one. But it was an accident. That it's just okay. I say that number a lot, so that was subconscious.
Oh, sure.
Accept Derm's invitation. Right. So how will Auroron come to the rescue? Oh, now it's really up there. Looks cool. Actually, I have to admit that.
Cool. Look at this view. What do you think?
It's a view.
It's gorgeous!
Now, try looking a little further.
Uh-huh.
Whoa, that graffiti!
Okay.
In all the years since the founding of our tribe, those colors have been with us every step of the way. It is true that I seek to bring new life to this ancient tribe through change and reform, but I also understand there are certain foundational things that we cannot afford to throw away. The foremost of these is the way we record our history.
Oh, that makes sense.
Since the very beginnings, our tribe has always sought to bring color to history. And I have a deep sense that this is one part of our heritage that we should not give up. So, whatever it takes, I must find a way for us to continue producing our traditional woven scrolls.
You're completely right. Paimon's sorry for what she said earlier. It was out of line.
Uh-huh.
It's quite all right. I'm just grateful you're able to understand where I'm coming from.
We're committed to helping you solve this.
Then let us hope that when we next meet, we succeed in reviving this tradition.
Okay. No, that was a fail. A fail. But we do have you're telling me that I did this or for having it finished in the second part of the update? We've been up there. Wasn't it on this side? It was on that side. Yeah, there. Yeah, I see it. Kulus. Okie doke, so let's get back there and be mad, probably. Fuck you. Oh, shish. That's something that I did not expect. Fuck. Why was I able to start this? Now I have to do the beginning of this, but I'm not doing the actual quest of Chaska, but leading up to Chaska. And also the Auroron part again.
Huh? What's that sound? Seems like it's coming from that bridge.
Hey, Color. It's like your name is Color and just spelled differently. Okay, so it's a sad moment. Don't show ass crack, lady. It's
Why
not
is she crying?
ladylike.
Should we go check on her? You know, just in case she's thinking of doing something stupid.
I'd leave her be.
Oh, so Chaska is right here. Well, of course. Like Auroron, fuck you, but Chaska is starting right away.
The warriors of the Flower Feather clan are a proud bunch who never show their vulnerability in public, even if they've gone wingless.
Oh, Chaska?
So wingless when their Saurus died. Their Sauron. Or whatever.
Good to see you again, Traveler and Paimon. Before we carry on, let's get a little further away before Koyer notices us.
So, that girl on the bridge, Koyer, you said? Should she really be on her own right now? With the mental state she's in, it just seems risky.
It's why would it be risky? People went out in their own way.
Don't worry. That's exactly why I'm here. Elder Alpa sent me to keep an eye on her. If she... I doubt it'll come
sorry.
to that, though. She's a fighter. A warrior, in fact. One who aimed for the sky. However despondent she might feel now, I'm confident she'll get through it.
If she does attempt the unthinkable, I swoop in and catch her. Oh, okay. What do you mean, aimed for the
Well,
sky?
In the Flower Feather clan, there's an elite flying squad made up of Kukasaur riders. But it's an extremely selective squad. To become a rider, you need to undergo a trial where you not only demonstrate mastery of the relevant skills, but also win the approval of the Kukasaurs. Very few candidates make it through the process. Koyer has spent years training for her most recent attempt, but unfortunately she didn't pass. So it's not hard to see why she's so upset.
Okay, and when you mentioned going wingless, what does that mean?
Sometimes, after multiple failed attempts to pass the flying tests and win the Kukasaur's approval, people get so disheartened that they give up on their dream to soar the skies. They resolve to quit trying for good. We call those people the wingless.
I mean... doesn't really sound right to have some kind of name for someone who failed that reminds them of their failure. It's not really bringing them back to be enthusiastic.
Do they get expelled from the tribe?
What? No, of course not. They're still prized warriors. We have a saying. Just as the Kukasaur treasures every feather on its body, so the tribe treasures each one of its children. This hits even harder in the wake of the war. All of our young warriors carry the future of our tribe on their shoulders. Besides, every Kukasaur falls from its nest before it learns to fly. It's practically a rite of passage. Likewise for the wingless, we always hold out hope that one day, when they're ready, they'll rekindle their dreams and keep trying.
Huh.
Until then, all we can do is quietly watch over them from a distance. Just like I'm doing now.
That's strange.
Ah, okay. Paimon hopes she'll get back on her feet soon.
Well, from the sound of her whistling, her confidence has been seriously shaken. No Kukasaur is going to respond to a call that sounds like that.
Whistling call.
Yeah. People from my tribe call to their Saurian companions by whistling or blowing a horn. So it sounds like Koyer was trying to summon a Kukasaur to practice her flying. But the Kukasaurs are an even prouder bunch than our warriors. They would never respond to a lackluster whistle like that. First she failed the trial, and now she's struggling to even summon a Kukasaur. That's only gonna hurt her confidence further. And getting trapped in that vicious circle is the kind of thing that'll make people go wingless.
Surely there must be something we can do to help.
That's very kind of you. Koyer's flying skills are up to par, but mentally she's stuck in a rut. If she wants to return to the sky, she has to overcome that for herself. I'm going to lay low nearby, just in case she takes a turn for the worse. Let me give you a tour around the tribe once this is all over.
Okay. Okay. At this point, I don't care.
Koyer still
We'll
isn't
see.
giving up. Even though Chaska said that she has to do this by herself, Paimon can't help feeling like maybe we can nudge her in the right direction.
Yeah. But NPC or not, but the other tribe had more interesting direction.
What
Not
if
the
we
tribe,
could get a
but the story,
Kukasaur to fly up to her? That might
the
give
quest.
her the confidence boost she needs.
Actually, that sounds like a plan. The wingless one of Tolwakan. Boondwell. In dwelling and then talk to Cole. Hey Cole. No. Where are you at, Cole? Yo.
It's a Kukasaur. Oh my gosh. Is this really happening? I did it. I summoned one.
Ooh, wait till you figure it out.
I was beginning to think you'd all given up on me completely. Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Looks like her mood is lifted. Now to wait till she's not looking and fly out of here.
Excuse me? Would you mind if we did some flying practice together? Right now? I think I know where I went wrong in the test now. I need to maintain a higher speed on my turns. So, I just gotta practice my bell tail slides and split S maneuvers.
Those sound complicated. I'm out of my depth. This is too dangerous.
Also, I really want to try some stall turns and cobra maneuvers.
Crikey, I've never even carried a passenger, let alone while doing all that. I need to get out of here.
Huh? That sounded like a whistle. Is someone else trying to summon a Kukasaur?
This could be. Now's my chance. Huh?
Hey! Wait!
But that's... Okay, that's not better this way. With the whistle providing the perfect cover, you make your escape.
Do you think Koyer's feeling better now? Let's go back to that bridge and check.
Or even worse. I mean, it was really... like... You don't start a relationship with like all your expectations. Leave me alone. Okay, then don't leave me alone. If that was what you wanted. Hey, Chaska, what up?
Chaska! I summoned a Kukasaur! They do still respond to me after all! Although, unfortunately, someone else summoned it away again before I had a chance to go for a flight.
Oh, really? That is unfortunate. But if you can do it once, you can do it again. Keep at it, and you'll pass the trial eventually.
You're right. You know, I almost thought about giving up, but I'm glad I didn't.
Hey, Chaska, how's Goyer doing?
I mean, probably, hopefully, leaving this entire quest for like until the end, just like a, you know, how's your Kukusar summoning going, whatnot?
Huh? Who are you? And how do you know my name?
These are my, friends. The Traveler and Paimon. You came up in conversation the other day because I was telling them about up-and-coming warriors in our tribe.
Ah.
Oh, the Traveler, huh? So that's you. What do you mean up and coming? I'm closer to being wingless than I am to passing the trial.
Yeah, you see, wingless is very pejorative. In my language, it's pejorative, but I'm not sure how to pronounce it in English. Is it even? Let's see. Okay, let's see.
Pejorative.
Pejorative. All right. Now we know, and knowing is half the battle.
Anyway, we haven't met before, have we? You look so familiar somehow.
Because Paimon looks like a Kukusar.
Maybe you saw her in the stadium? Or anywhere, really. She's been all over Natlan lately, so it's not surprising that you've seen her around.
If you say so.
Yeah, that must be it.
Goyer, Chaska.
Alpa?
Here you are. I've been looking everywhere for you two.
Because?
Oh, Elder Alpa! What's the matter?
I thought I should tell you myself. We're going to redo the flying trials.
Oh, okay.
Redo them? How come? This is so unexpected. And I can't believe you came out here just to tell us that in person.
It's embarrassing to admit, but due to time constraints, we didn't do a proper inspection of the arena before the last round of trials began. Then we started to notice many candidates performing worse than expected.
It's actually one time when they did it absolutely right to make this lady look like in age, but not like old, like, you know, like a vitalized, youthful older person. It actually looks very cool and very fitting.
So we redid the inspection afterwards and found a number of issues which likely impacted candidate performance. This was entirely our mistake, and I apologize unreservedly. I know it doesn't make up for it, but I thought bringing you this message in person was the least I could do.
Oh, okay.
Chaska, these people you're with, are they the Traveler and Paimon?
Oh, she got a vision. Now, rarely do we see vision holder NPCs.
Huh? You've heard of us?
I have indeed. Gathering intel is an essential part of being a warrior. Plus, you've already made quite a name for yourself in Natlan. Actually, I've been meaning to invite you to enjoy our tribe's hospitality for some time.
Hospitality? That includes food, right?
Of course it does. If you let us host you, you'll be treated quite lavishly. Mighty warriors are highly revered in our tribe. Besides, we still owe you for your help during the war. Without you, we would have suffered far worse at the hands of the Abyss. So I like the chance to show you our gratitude on behalf of the whole tribe.
Mighty warriors, plural? So Paimon counts too? Paimon's starting to like you a lot.
That should go without saying. Your flying skills are the envy of our tribe.
Oh, that's a good point.
The Flower Feather clan seems like a really nice bunch of people. We definitely need to take her up on this offer.
Flattering will take you anywhere with Paimon. Last time was just a flying visit. We never got to check the place out properly.
Well, I'd love to stay, but I'm afraid I still have to inform the other candidates about the retrials. With our younger generation's future on the line, there's no time to lose.
Wait, Elder Alpa! Let me help! The sooner everyone gets the news, the better!
Very well. In that case, Chaska, could I leave you to entertain our guests?
Sure thing.
Okay. Let's meet by the Obsidian Totem Pole later. Koyer, let's get going.
Okay.
Okay. After a little talk, are we over with the first quick
I'm
part?
just gonna come out and ask. That Kukasaur who responded to Koyer's call, that was your doing, wasn't it?
Yeah. I mean,
I
obvious.
grew up with these creatures. I could tell something was off the second I saw it. Her whole demeanor seemed less like a Kukasaur and more like, well, you. So I figure you must have been pulling the strings somehow.
I can't believe you saw through it.
She looked very flustered when Koyer asked for a ride. So I whistled to give her a chance to escape.
Ah, it was you.
And judging by the look on your face, that was a welcome intervention, huh? It's all right. If you'd rather your hidden talents remain hidden, I respect that. I won't press you for answers, and I'll keep my speculations to myself. You're the kind of person I'd still trust even if you had superpowers. I know you'd use them for good.
Technically, it deceives Coil. Does that count as for good?
I think the ends justify the means in this case. She just lacked confidence, and you helped her resolve her internal conflict. If you hadn't intervened, I likely would have gotten my mom to help out instead. Although, having said that, there's a small chance she might have recognized her and seen through the whole thing. That would have done more harm than good.
Well, luckily no harm was done in the end.
Yeah. Anyway, if you're free now, how about I give you that tour I promised?
Alright. Big head. It's not that far. Let's use a cook or something. Woohoo! There. Here. Hey.
Ready? I'm gonna get you!
And kaboom.
Uh-oh. Are they fighting? Should we try and break them up?
Nope. Leave them be. Leave them be. Let the victorious emerge.
They're fine. Just doing their daily combat training.
Combat training? A little young for that, aren't they?
No. At the time, when a young kid is able to say pew pew, they are ready to fight.
Not to us. We're a tribe of warriors. In ancient times, we were the most elite troops in the nation, responsible for patrolling and defending all of Natlan. And even though times have changed, we've kept our martial spirit alive.
You mean the vibe?
Hey, is that Chaska?
Chaska, you're back!
Hey, Natlan.
Oh, can you come train with us?
Now's not a good time, I'm afraid. I'm showing the Traveler and Paimon around. Maybe next time.
Hey, did you hear about us?
The Traveler and Paimon? Wait, you mean that legendary warrior and legendary flying expert?
Flying expert?
Legendary? Yep, that's us, alright.
Yeah.
Awesome. It's so cool that you can fly without having to ride a cuckoosaur. Even Chaska could only do that for short distances. Miss Traveler, can you teach me some cool sword tricks?
I mean, I can, but should I?
Oh, Miss Traveler! My family shop makes the best volcano cake! You gotta try it!
That's for Paimon, but she will definitely do that.
Let's behave ourselves, everyone. These people are here as our guests. They're going to meet Elder Alpa in a few minutes anyway. Kotini, instead of being jealous of other people's talents, why not work on developing your own?
Kotimi! Instead... okay.
Kapak, there's no point in trying any cool sword tricks until you've mastered the basics. Have you done all your sword drills today?
Kapak. Maybe that would have been Tupac's son's name.
And Natlan. Easy does it, okay? Not every conversation has to turn into you plugging the family business.
Okay.
Plug in the family business. That was
Sorry
quite a
about those
lecture, not a
kids.
mini one.
I just got overexcited when they heard your name. Hope it didn't bother you too much. This is a volcano cake that Natlan forced into my hands. She said to think of it as an apology gift.
So now you're plugging their family business instead? I got it.
Whoa, it smells amazing! Traveler, you want some?
It does smell pretty good. Tastes nice too.
That's good. Natlan will be thrilled.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, Chaska, those kids really adore you. You're way better with them than Paimon expected. Paimon figured you'd be more... aloof, maybe?
Aloof?
Aloof, huh? Well, to be fair, there was a period when I was like that. Around the time when I first joined the tribe. But it's a terrible attitude to have as a peacemaker. It tends to turn situations that could have had a peaceful resolution into a stalemate that can only be resolved by force.
Resolved by force, meaning beating both parties into submission?
Yep, exactly. As long as other options are available, I try to avoid that at all costs. Someone once told me that peace imposed by force will crumble in a matter of days. But peace achieved through genuine dialogue actually benefits both sides.
Was it Koichi?
Even if sometimes the parties are only willing to negotiate because they're both armed to the teeth.
That's true.
Huh?
Hey, Chaska!
Uncle Cusco knows you're back, and he's coming to get you.
Oh, thanks. Traveler, Paimon, got a dash. I'll meet you at the totem pole up ahead. You can't miss it. It sticks out like a sore thumb.
Okay.
Wait, are you running away?
Are you running away?
First rule of conflict resolution? Grab the fan and run before the you-know-what hits.
Trust Chaska to make even running away sound cool.
Sorry about this. Just stall him for me, okay? I'll explain everything later. I mean, what? I thought that we will be seeing the chief or whoever coming after Chaska. Oh, we do.
A golden-haired outlander and a white flying object. You must be the traveler Paimon.
White flying object. WFO.
I heard Chaska was with you, but I suppose she's run away again, has she?
Sorry, who are you?
Who am I? Only her father. She's supposed to go for a checkup every 3 months to see how her abyss condition is doing. We both agreed on it. But she's already missed 3 checkups this year. That's 3 out of 4.
abyss condition.
Yes. She got exposed to abyssal energy as a young child. Then her birth parents abandoned her. It's lucky those wild Kukusaurs found her when they did, or she wouldn't have made it. They took her under their wing and raised her as one of their own. Eventually, some riders out on patrol spotted her and brought her back to the tribe. But she was practically feral at that point. The moment you took your eyes off her, she'd be getting herself into a fight, or she'd run away to be with the Saurians. She seemed to prefer them to her own kind. She might as well have been a Saurian in human form.
That must be the aloof period she mentioned, right?
It sounds like there was more going on than just being aloof.
We later discovered that her exposure to the abyss had planted seeds of conflict in her heart. So, we started trying to bring it under control. But ultimately, she's the only one who can control it. Anyway, she's much more human these days.
Yeah, don't worry about her. She seems pretty stable to Paimon. She's probably only avoiding the checkups because she thinks it'll stop you guys from worrying about her.
Yes, I'm well aware of that. She knows she needs to be careful. If her condition ever took a turn for the worse, she wouldn't be brushing it aside like this.
And what's there to worry about?
It's just, every checkup she's been to, they find new cuts and bruises. Nothing to do with the abyss, of course. Oh no, that's all fine. The problem with her is, she's her own worst enemy. She's been living dangerously again. I'm sure of it. That's why she's avoiding the checkups. She wants to hide it from us.
Yeah, Paimon can see her doing that.
Oh. In the past, she always had Koichi to keep an eye on her. Now Koichi's gone, and I don't want to lose another daughter.
I mean, this should be the time when Chaska should be around to have them comfort, like, or less concerns. But only in that regard. I completely phased out of the other part.
Chaska's been increasingly reckless since Koichi passed. It's like she's trying to make up for it somehow. Next time you see her, please tell her to be careful for me. Even if she doesn't want to hear it. If she doesn't want to do these checkups anymore, that's fine. I just want her to stop putting herself in harm's way.
I mean, he's genuine, so it's more like just a worrying that. I mean, reasonably. It's just, I thought that there was something else in the background. Oh, she heard it. Cusco rambles on about Chaska and Kichu. You patiently listen until the bitter end and...
Whoa, where did the time go? We should be back up with Chaska before it gets any later. To get to the totem pole, we need to head north, right?
Right here, right now. Opportunity to photo. Like this, like. And they are like not even. Yeah, that will be good. Okay, who should we use? Can we sort by area? Wait, can we? Huh? What do you mean by Astra Mark? I did. How can I add an Astra Mark? What? Whatever. Okay, so we have this guy. Was also Mualani, Ororon. Kachina. And what's her name? Shilonen. From this area. And the others wouldn't really fit here at all. Like Natlan is far from everything. Kinda. Should I do the traveler here?
There's still a long road ahead.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same.
Nope. There. Okay. Okay, what poses do we have? The thinking one. What the standby one? Face happy. Happy face, okay. This is a good one. Now let's try. Oh, we have something on this side. Hmm. Yep. Not really. Makes a difference. But in the meantime, it got... So I didn't even have to change the time, because I wanted to have a nighttime and a daytime one as well. Also, I wanted to do one with Kinich. More straightforward one, I guess. That's like force perspective. Okay, it's too much distortion. Oh. Second, I'm having a phone call. Okay, so that was the phone call that I was waiting for, and that actually. So the force perspective doesn't work that well, but I don't want distortion in it. I do want to make it feel as if. Oh, we have the. That wasn't a good one. I wanted to make it as if he's really like standing on a table next to them.
Here's how I allocate my energy on a job. 70% goes to investigating, 10% to making a final decision, and the remainder for execution.
I cannot make it, so I would have more on Chaska's face, but still having him in the middle. I mean, that's actually. Well, there you are. Nope. 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 Okay, so there's no point when he has his hands up and aha already disappeared. Whatevs. So I'm finishing this quest and I'm leaving because that's why I was summoned.
Hey, Chaska! Hey, Alba!
Sorry to keep you waiting.
It's alright. I bet my dad talked your heads off, huh? What did he say?
And as if you don't know, that you used to run away from home nearly every other day, and then nearly half of your peers got beaten up by you as a kid.
I was sometimes a little impulsive back then.
I mean, I heard that you are still.
That's putting it mildly.
The memories. It feels like it was only yesterday when we brought you back and had Cusco and his family take you in. Back then, no one imagined this feral child would grow up to be the strongest warrior of the Flower Feather clan.
I mean, who else who acts very strongly becoming... I mean, that,
You were the one that brought
it's
Chaska
a given.
back to the tribe?
That's right. Elder Alpa was already a veteran rider by then. She spotted me while patrolling from the skies and tracked down my Kukasaur mom. Mom agreed it was time I tried to re-enter human society. But I didn't know the first thing about being civilized. I clashed with everyone who had to deal with me.
And look at you now. Renowned throughout the land as a peacemaker. How time flies. When the day comes that I can't fly anymore, it will be up to you to look after our tribe and our flying squad.
You know me, though. I'm not a natural commander. I'm better off as a lone wolf on the front line. So stick it out at least a few more years, okay? Give Koyer and the others time to come into their own.
Oh, stop.
Wait, so isn't the leader just the strongest warrior in the tribe? At least, Paimon figured that's how your tribe would work.
I mean, nope. The best tactician, I think, or strategist, or both.
Strength is certainly a core tenet in the Flower Feather clan, but strength means far more than martial prowess alone.
If it all came down to individual strength, I'd struggle to call myself a warrior, let alone a member of the flying squad. Any fighter in the tribe could take me down.
Really? I had you down as an elite warrior like Chaska.
Well, sorry to disappoint you. It was something I aspired to at one point. So much so that I went adventuring in the Cinder City, Natlan, to try and prove myself. But it was foolish of me. I wasn't ready. I came back empty-handed and seriously injured. The fact that I survived was something, I suppose. But after that, I never seriously considered myself a strong fighter.
And yet, you still managed to become the leader of the flying squad, thanks to your experience and determination. All while battling those old injuries. Don't you think that's a display of strength in its own right?
Let's shelve this discussion for now. Traveler, Paimon, there are some simple refreshments on the table. Please help yourselves.
Okay.
Yes! Paimon was waiting for that part!
Didn't you just gorge yourself, whatever, on a whole bunch of volcano cakes?
They were for the snack stomach. The refreshment stomach still has plenty of space. Paimon is so full.
Of herself.
Well, if you're enjoying our hospitality, feel free to stay with us as long as you like.
Elder Alba? There's, something's come up.
Alright.
What happened? Is it serious? Shall I deal with it?
It's... Some merchants showed up, not from our tribe. They said they're here to discuss some potential collaboration with us.
Fatui?
Why now? This is terrible timing. There are a few wingless that we haven't managed to reach yet, and we still haven't inspected the retrial arena.
Wow, what was the schedule? Guess that comes with being an elder, huh?
Let me handle the other errands while you meet with the merchants. You shouldn't be trying to do everything at your age.
You should help too. Seems only fair after all that food we ate.
It'll help the digestion process. We're not here for a free lunch.
Huh. Well, much obliged. Chaska, the remaining wingless are all people you know. Let's see. Pishika now manages the floating target balloons. Waska's probably still addicted to eyes on the feathered prize, and Junon spends her days up on the flying platform, staring at the Cinder City. I'll leave you to tell them the news.
Okay, so this wasn't like this is going to be a longer. That's what she said. But I don't have time to finish it anyway, so because I have to break it up, then this is the best time to do that. So I'm going to continue this relatively soon. It's just yeah, I have obligations. We'll get back to it. I just have to leave. So thank you for watching. Bye.